As we first brought you live at 5, FBI Director James Comey on the hot seat today before the House Oversight Committee, explaining his team's decision not to press charges against Hillary Clinton for keeping a private email server during her time as Secretary of State. Comey told the panel that he found no evidence that she intentionally shared classified information, but that there was evidence that she mishandled secret information that had made American secrets vulnerable to enemies. New at 5:30 tonight, lawmakers now want the FBI to investigate whether Mrs. Clinton lied under oath to Congress on questions she may have answered differently to the FBI. Eyewitness News analyst Lieutenant General Reginald Centracchio joins us now in studio. The military is also looking at this. You're looking at this a little bit differently, General, because of how it affects classified information.
I'm only looking at it from that point of view, classified information. You have top secret, not releasable to foreign nations, secret, confidential for official use only. Each of those has its own protocol for protection to make sure that it doesn't get out into the general public. And one of the challenges the military will have now is that you don't need to prove intent to be able to prosecute someone who abuses or violates that.
So even if it's a mistake, it doesn't matter.
You still suffer the consequences of violating the protocol on protecting that classified information, and that'll continue to be a challenge for the military specifically. And it needs to be in that light to make sure that you just don't have a nonchalant approach to, okay, I didn't know it, or I did this by mistake, or whatever the case is. There's a very strict code that must be complied with, and that's the military's challenge.
President General announcing this week that the troop level in Afghanistan will remain at 8,400. You've been saying for years that you thought that was going to be like that, so you agree with the president. He was receiving a lot of this information from some of his key advisors.
He was, and it's all based upon whether, in fact, the premise that the countries that we're in, such as Afghanistan, Iraq, and other Mideast countries, can, in fact, maintain their own security with their own security forces. That's been proven that that is not the case. So because of that, we've had to maintain more troops for longer periods of time.
Rhode Island Air and Army National Guard still going to be in place?
Yes, we do have right now about 60 on a rotation level within the Mideast to maintain on that Mideast operation. That will probably continue. More rotations, more deployments.
Afghan forces have seen a resurgence in the Taliban. Is that going to continue?
It most certainly will, unfortunately, because what the Taliban is doing is leveraging what appears to be a void in the ability for Afghanistan forces to maintain its own security. So they're leveraging that and taking advantage of it.
All right, the General has more on that topic. It's on our website, WPRI.com.